Welcome to a special edition of Wednesday Night is Overbooked. Even though it's not Wednesday, it's Sunday, and we're definitely not overbooked. It is myself and Mr. LeftEyeEgo, and we are here for a recap right after the show. Initial gut reactions of the second time WWE has done an all-female Premier Live event, Evolution. And again, to the man to my stage right, LeftEyeEgo. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. That was fantastic. I am glad we get to talk about this with immediate reactions. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, if I was any more amazing, I would be illegal.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
as I had said on Wednesday Night is Overbooked at the normal schedule time, 6 p.m. Pacific, every Wednesday, right here on this channel. Which, by the way, my channel links and all the socials for myself, Mr. LeftEyeEgo, and Matt and Duke Devil Bradley Burnett are all down below in the description. So if you don't mind,
I'd say you better subscribe or we'll bash in some skulls, right?
give everyone a like, give everyone a subscribe, and definitely check out all our content. We've all got some pretty cool stuff there. So I had said on Wednesday Night is Overbooked that the WWE, as far as the build to this show, the promoting of this show, had really done a piss poor job. And I had said in my own content that I was hoping that the ladies would give a banger show, actually out of spite for how they were handled, and I think they delivered in spades. I mean, for the last 3 years, I mean, two of the Royal Rumbles, the women's was the best.
Yeah.
This past Elimination Chamber, the women's was the best. Two of the last 3 years, the War Games match, the women's was the best. Yeah. So I was really loving the chance that the ladies really showed up and really showed out. So your thoughts overall before we get into match specifics?
It was great. I mean, the atmosphere was fantastic. I mean, they did a great job elevating some of the NXT talent that they had, bringing them up to the main stage, working well in ring. Some of the matches that they had that required 4 or 5 people or 6 people at one time was fantastic. You know, no botches that I could see that were terribly injurious to the other wrestlers. I mean, it was well coordinated. Not egregious. It was well coordinated, well thought out. Spots were picked perfectly and specific to the wrestlers. It was I like that there was a coordination that went into it that I liked, in spite of, like you said, poor advertising for it. But this is gonna actually make it so that, hey, this needs to be every year. Whatever you got, it's got to be every year. At least
every 2 years, maybe every two years. It'd be fine. Now, I also said that because of the promoting of the show, that the ticket sales were kind of slow. Like as of last week, they had the space was open for about 6,000 seats, and they had moved maybe 4,200. Well, over the last week, the arena had to open more seats because they moved 8.3 thousand tickets. So they went beyond what they originally planned to seat for this event. So good on the ladies.
Agreed.
So we might as well just jump right into it right here, and we will start with, let's just go in order here. The first match of the night for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria and the role model Bayley challenging Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship. Ego, I want you to start on this match, since you've been a bit of a Lyra detractor, shall we say.
I give an accurate assessment of her skills, okay? But I would say it was a surprise. It was a surprisingly good match. Despite the outcome, to me, surprisingly. Okay, I'll just say to me, surprisingly.
That is so cute.
I liked it better when you'd have access to those. Anyway, but yeah, it was a good match. well, spots were picked well out. I forget what move Lyra did. It was phenomenal. I can't I can see it in my mind's eye, but the way she pulled off this move, I am so upset that I can't remember what it was. It was a really great setup, really great move. Use of the third person to break up the pinfalls, because the moves that set them up look devastating. So you're like, okay, you're not kicking this out, so someone's got to jump in at the right time to break this up. Those are great. Near falls were really good too. I did not have Becky Lynch retaining. I thought Lyra was gonna pull off. Oh, you did. I did not. I thought through some sheer when she hit, I don't know, whatever her Nightwing or whatever it is, her
That's a beautiful
finisher.
move. It's a
It
beautiful
is.
move.
It is. I won't hate on that. It's a good setup, and the slam to put them in the compact position for the pin. Great move. I thought that
Well,
once she,
well,
huh,
I I knew you would like that move because you know what else that move has been called?
what?
The Mayday. That's
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's part of why. Like, yeah, I like I do like that move. So I thought once she hit that, I thought it was over. So when it was a near fall, I think it was on Becky Lynch that was the near fall on. I was like, okay, she's gonna have to do it again, or does she have to do it to Bailey? I have no idea. So it was good and it was entertaining. It was a good way to set the tone for the rest of the event.
absolutely. This match was a banger. Absolute
Yes,
banger. There
banger.
was there was one move when Lyra does a fisherman's suplex
Mhm.
into a bridge, and then
Yes,
Bailey comes out of nowhere with her Macho Man elbow that she does.
yes, yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah,
And
that was
the
great.
the Becky Lynch, the way she got the pin, Bailey had hit the rose plant, was going
Mhm.
for the pin. Becky Lynch does like a shoulder roll over
Yeah,
Bailey into a crucifix pin and gets the 1, 2, 3. That was brilliant.
it was smooth. I have never seen that. I call that the scoop and score because that was nice. I hadn't seen that before. When the announcer was like, they didn't see, I was like, okay, because I hadn't seen anything like that either. It was
Yeah,
smooth.
I mean, it was a this was a very good match. And again, you've got two bona fide Hall of Famers and a newcomer.
Yeah,
There's a lot of trust in this newcomer
it's
to
very
to
true.
be in this match,
That is very true.
and
I will give her that.
it's because of her in ring time. It's because of her in ring talent, because she is a safe worker, and because she works well with others. So again, the future I think is very bright for one Miss Lyra Valkyria.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right.
Then we came to a match that was not as good, but a decent match for the
Yeah.
NXT Women's Championship. The champion, I still can't believe I'm saying it, JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. Now, of course, JC Jane has got the girls from Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix. Jordan brought her tag team partner from Great American Bash yesterday, in which she was victorious, and that would be Blake Monroe.
Mhm.
Your thoughts on this match, Ego?
I especially like the heel turn from Blake Monroe. I mean in
Spoiler
certain
alert.
spots, in certain sports spots it wasn't as smooth. It looked kind of rocky isn't the word, but it looks like they were
Clunky,
trying to still
little
kind of like
clunky.
they're trying to set it up a little clunky, like they're trying to set stuff up and it either didn't go the way that they want. I think there was a power bomb that like I think she gave up on that Jordan was to do a power bomb. I think she gave up on at one point and tossed her back. But it was trying to be like a reverse buckle bomb and it didn't quite land. And then Jesse Jane fell, so I didn't know what was happening there.
Hi, Steph.
Yeah, it was happening stuff. Uh, but yeah, it was clunky in some spots, but I liked Blake Monroe kind of be active on the outside of the ring until it was time to her get involved with the ultimate outcome of the match. So yeah, you're right. It's a good way to like so put her in the match without actually having her take over the match. So
Oh,
it was clunky in spots, but still pretty good.
okay. Here is my thoughts on this, and this is kind of
Mhm.
why I'm still not sold on Jordan Grace. Okay, I know you and Matt like her. You guys like power wrestlers, and You like the packaging of Jordan Gray.
I do. She dressed like Wolverine tonight. It was awesome. But go ahead.
So I thought JC Jane looked really good in this match. This is probably some of the best that she's looked as a singles wrestler because as far as NXT goes, you would know her from her 2.0 days as a tag team wrestler with G Dolan. So
Okay.
for being in a single spot, she looked really good.
Okay.
Jordan, as long as the match is at a slow pace, she's fine. It's anytime the pace picks up, she gets in trouble, and she kind of this is where the clunkiness happens.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
That's just what I observe.
Okay.
So, but as far as a match went, I thought the match was fine.
Yeah.
Was it as good as the previous match? No, not by a long shot. But it was a fine match, and the big story came when the title belt got knocked out, and you got Jasmine Nix. She's looking at it, kind of admiring it. Which why they're not using Jasmine Nix more, I have no idea because she's actually really good as far as in ring goes. And Blake just blasts her.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And then Blake is like, "I got your title safe. I got it safe. Jordan comes up to back against the ropes. Boom!
Dang. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, NXT fans or just loyal WWE never watch anything else. And I'm like, you're not ready for the woman from hell.
We need to get get that clip that says first day. We really need to add that because that was my reaction. Like, I mean, I was like, oh, it's your first day. I was like, oh, okay, you're not ready for this either.
Yeah. By the way, Blake Monroe in her WWE career has been a babyface for all of 45 days, a month and a half. A month and a half. So,
yeah, it was time.
That's just a beautiful thing because she is an amazing heel.
Yeah,
and I thought again, it's a move that I did not see coming, and I'm like, oh. As she hands the title back to Jason, is just like, keep it warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I'm coming for this.
Agreed.
Then we come to this lovely gem here, which again, a lot of story in this match. And that was the Women's Tag Team Championship, my favorite championship of all. I love these titles. And this was the Kabuki Warriors versus the champions with new tag team champion Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez, teaming with Charlexa. Again, I'm sorry. Sorry I'm saying that. And the NXT representatives, which they're calling Zaruka. Again, I apologize for that.
Zaruka, yeah.
Zaruka.
Well, okay, yeah.
From Zarya and Soul Ruka.
Okay, that's Zarya. Zaruka. Okay.
Zar.
Oh, Zar.
Zar. Not Zor.
Zaruka. Okay. Zoruka sounds better. Anyway.
Well,
Zaruka. Names and all, I guess. Names and all.
Well, you're not wrong.
So, I'm watching the entrances. Biggest pop, Alexa Bliss, by far.
Yes.
Easily the most popular of all the ladies in this match. Is it just me, or is Alexa Bliss making Charlotte likable?
Man, very, very, very. I was like, how did we get here? Like that was
right. Because just a few months ago, in April.
April. Yeah, April. Yeah.
She's getting booed out she's getting booed out of the arenas.
Yes. That was surprising.
Steph, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to stay hip, and failing miserably.
It just sounds like a stripper name. That's all. It's like coming to the stage, Charlexa.
Look at that! You got one.
Okay. Nice. All right.
So, your thought on the tag team title match?
To me, I thought that this is what you'd want to use the tag team titles for the women's division for. It does suck that there aren't enough factions to do this that often, but I thought
You mean zero?
right. That's what I mean. That's there as now I'm like you've had them. It's been out for over a year. Like I thought you would have put it together that this works best in this kind of format. And I think that at some point they might have to move this down to NXT so that you can get some more eyes on the talent that you do have. But that's
So
for another day.
You mean where there's no tag teams down there either?
I'm saying like, hey, you can form them up now so you can like evaluate talent a little bit better and actually get some things going. Because I'm not sure if it's necessary now for the women's division. So
yes.
Oh, really? We want Charlotte?
And yes,
wow.
we did hear those. We did. You were not hearing things.
Wow. Okay.
And when Charlotte got the hot tag, there was a pop.
Yeah, there was a pop. And when she did the double cross by, like everyone was like going nuts. And she was like, "Yeah, they're cheering for me again. I like this."
And then, and again, hats off to Charlotte. I'm going to give her credit. Of everyone in that match who was going to eat a soul snatcher, it was Charlotte.
Yeah. Yes, that's fair.
Which again, that's a move that's a move. It's a beautiful move, but it's very cooperative. Who's ever taken it has to be in the right spot, and sometimes kind of has to lean in, and they've got to be in position prior to the move, like even being set up. So there's a lot involved with that move happening. And again, I think with Alexa, at least the character wise, she's the character of Charlotte's kind of having more fun, still working on this, getting Charlotte out of her comfort zone, making Charlotte a more likable character.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like the goth with a cheerleader kind of deal.
But Alexa Bliss actually was a cheerleader. Was a cheerleader at Ohio State.
Really?
Yeah.
I was unfamiliar with her game. I apologize. Okay.
Yeah. She went. Yeah, that's where she's from, is Columbus.
All right.
So yeah,
I see it now.
And again, we all call all this that the Judgment Day needed this win, just to keep the story going. Do I think Charlotte and Alexa? I'm going to spare you, Steph, from hearing that. From hearing that again. Charlotte and Alexa are eventually going to be the women's tag team champions. Yes.
Yeah.
Should they just burn the belts? Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
But again, this is what they are now. They are just plot devices, bring folks together to eventually break them apart.
That's fair.
So
it's a very fair assessment.
But fun match. A lot of fun match. Okay, and the MVP of WWE women for this weekend, Sol Ruka.
Yeah, man.
Did a match on Friday, did a match on Saturday, did a match today, and ate that spear from Zarya.
Yeah.
And she sold the shit out of it.
Absolutely.
And then we come to probably one of the shorter matches of the night, and that is Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus
Mhm.
for the WWE Women's Championship. For the WWE Women's Undisputed Championship. This again, this was an easy pick. Tiffany
Oh
Stratton
yeah,
was going to go over that ring gear. I'm just saying, God is a man, and He loves us by giving us Tiffany Stratton.
we were blessed. We were blessed.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
I thought Trish looked okay. They kept it simple. This
Mhm.
didn't have to be a technical masterpiece. This just had to tell the simple story. It
Mhm.
was effective in what it needed to do, and Tiffany Stratton is for 2025 has not lost a match, and she's the longest reigning champion so far of 2025.
Oh. Wow.
Any
Okay.
thought? Anything you liked in particular here?
Yo, how old is Trish Stratus?
48.
She looked damn good in the ring. I didn't think that some of the high flying they did that were they were actually going to do with her being like close to 50. But I mean, she kept up with it. I mean, I like the fact you said it was
We'll,
simple.
we'll get to that.
Yeah, yeah. I uh, I I didn't see them doing as many spots as they actually did, but she looked really great. You're right. They kept it very simple. No need to overdo anything. Simple match, in out. Tiff's not dropping the belt, but it still looks believable and it still looks good. And that's technically all this match needed.
Right.
So, it was good, for what it needed to do.
And we'll get to that too. We'll
Okay.
get because that'll be coming up soon.
Mhm.
We then had a match that could have, under normal circumstances, would have been the bathroom break match, but it actually went longer than we would take to go to the bathroom. So if you went to the bathroom, you would come back and the match would still be good going.
Yeah.
This was Jade Cargill versus Naomi
Mhm.
in a no holds barred match. Now, we all said Jade was going to win because of story. Apparently, this story's ended because we all said Jade
Yeah.
was going to win. Jade did win. I'll go first on this one.
Good.
I thought this was probably the best singles match Jade has had since coming to the WWE. They kept it very simple. They
Mhm.
kept the match nothing complicated, no intricate spots, no intricate holds, nothing where she really had to do a lot of selling. And
Right.
because of the use of the tables, the kendo sticks, the trash cans, a bunch of other stuff, all the extra shenanigans, it made her power moves have a little bit more impact. That's just what I saw in this match. Ego, your thoughts?
Agreed. I will say this is easily her best match since she's come in. She didn't have to do the three same power moves because the props were her power moves. Yeah, that was awesome. When you slammed her and then the spark and the steam coming out, that was a good spot. But yeah, I think you're right. Her using the props helped sell more of the power moves instead of her doing the. And I don't think she did a kip up, did she? This
Yes, you did.
match. Okay, just the one. Okay, I might have missed that one, but
It
you
was
know,
on the outside.
oh, and the answer. That's why I missed it. Yeah, I guess I think at one point they were like, okay, we can take this outside and bring it back in. But yeah,
Right.
easily her best move. Sure that she has a little bit more stamina, a little bit more cardio. The table move, I can see why she had to kind of stick her feet out to kind of plant on the table, kind of push it down for the break. The only problem I would have had was just the pin. Like, stop moving. Like, stop kicking your feet when you're doing the pin because you move the person when you're doing that, and they either can have their shoulder up or they messes up the angle for the cameraman that's trying to get the shot.
No,
You
there's
know,
that. I mean,
but otherwise, I mean, she did pretty well. I'll give her that.
I like I said, this match moved at a slower pace, but a a deliberate pace. And of course,
Mhm.
everyone says the same joke now because the tables now have the Slim Jim logo on it. Oh, you snapped into a Slim Jim. Again, I'm sorry.
It's
Saying
catching up for me. I get it. I see why they put them on tables.
you know what?
Yeah.
For me saying that,
You just made the list.
it's just so wrong.
Ah,
But yeah, it was getting the right out, outcome. Jade had just come off Queen of the Ring. She's got a championship match at SummerSlam with Tiffany Stratton. Oh dear God, that's a frightening thought.
considerably frightening.
Now, next comes the Battle Royal, 20
Mhm.
person Battle Royal with all 20 women in the ring to
Yeah.
start with. Now, it starts off. You get a few of the intros, and then they go to commercial break because, dear God, you don't want to see everyone in their intros. Dear God in
Right.
heaven. And then you got the last two. You got Stephanie and Julia. I'm
Hmm.
just gonna say Julia's entrance theme, as I've said before, for some reason, Def Rebel fucks up everyone else except Samoans and Joshis. For some reason, they get bangers for
Absolute
Samoans
bangers.
and Joshis. Julia's entrance theme is fucking great. Absolutely love
Sexy.
it. Uh, and then once the battle royal started,
Hmm.
as someone here had said, um, Izzy Dame and Tatum could be stars on the main roster. They were the first two eliminated, so that tells you kind of where they think they are, where they think they are at as of right now. However, I do think that Izzy had probably her best match at Great American Bash against Soul. So I will give I I will give her that. Battle royals are sloppy.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not going to be looking for a great. Um, again, this is not a technical thing. This is just
Mm-mm.
make sure you're in the right position because this is a very much a timing thing. And if someone's out of place, it throws the timing off, and then you can really tell when the timing is off. Now, there was
Agreed.
one big boo during this match. Ego, do you know the when it was?
Mm-mm.
It's the first time Stephanie set up to do the Devil's Kiss, and Chelsea
Hmm.
Green kicked Stephanie in the head to stop it from happening.
Oh, that. Okay. I saw
Yes.
that. Okay. I didn't know there was a booth for that. Okay.
Oh, there was a massive
Okay.
boo for that.
Okay. That.
Massive
Okay.
boo.
That. Okay.
Um, again, showing you who the WWE has there is ready to hitch a wagon to because the last two, Lash Legend,
Flash Legend. Yeah.
big girl, big girl.
Yeah.
Um, I don't love. I find her entire uh, gimmick and her character completely cringe, but she's on NXT and that's on the CW, so that tracks with
That's fair.
a lot of that.
That's fair.
Uh, again, I, I picked
That pretty matter. Yep. Oh yeah.
to win right from the outset, right when she first announced us, because she was the first one to announce she would be in this match. Ego, your thoughts on the Battle Royal?
Yeah. You're right. Anytime you get like 20 people in the ring, spots can be clunky. Like there was someone that was trying to do like this weird ass backwards worm, and there was no room to do it in.
That's Maxine Dupree and then Natty.
I was like, why are you like people have to actually stand there while you do it? And they're like you're 3 feet away from someone you're trying to do the roll on, but it's like there's no you're trying to do the worm, but to do it to what end? You can't pin them. You gotta eliminate them. Like that's dumb to do in the
It's
ring.
yeah.
Like Nikki Bella was trying to do the whole hip thing. That didn't make like you can't do that. like 8 to 10 people in the ring. Like that's dumb. And you get 4 seconds to do it. And I guess they have the double. I think Nia Jax did the double clothesline afterwards. But I mean,
Yeah, that's when Nikki and Lola Vice were doing the
the
hip
hip thing.
thing.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's you can set stuff up, but like a whole like 4 seconds to do a thing that doesn't work without any people in the ring is a waste of time.
Well, and my take is this, and Nikki's from the Divas era,
Mm-hmm.
so
I get it.
and it's so unnecessary. We have come so far. I mean, the reason we had the first Evolution Premium Live event was to signify we're moving away from the Divas.
Evolved is and that's like you don't have to objectify yourself. Like there's no need to do all that. So why are you doing it? Like everywhere beyond this, and that's gonna be your thing. She's jingling her own keys because I didn't fucking care. I like you're jingling keys for
And
nobody.
then you had Chelsea mocking it, Nia mocking it, and I'm like, God,
Yeah.
stop, please stop.
It's dumb. I will say part of the Alba Fire sacrifice was cool. I like that. That was I was like, oh, that's nice. That's the Secret Service. I give props for that sacrifice on there. But in the end, there was not a doubt that Stephanie Vacura is going to win this one, especially when I saw her get the pyro.
Well, especially with how she won.
Yes,
they're on the apron. Lash looks like she's going to drop her over. She does like a tarantula armbar hold on her, pulls Lash over. They're on the apron, and she's in position. Mm-hmm. Devil's kiss on the apron. Just
yep. Oh yeah.
And then you had, which again, I love the fact that Stephanie McMahon was involved in the show as well because she was crucial to the first Premium Live event, as one of the executives at that time. So Stephanie comes in to talk to Stephanie, and I think Stephanie Vaca's English is progressing
getting
very
better.
nicely.
Yeah. Yes.
And the fact that she says, English may not be my first language. Wrestling is my first language.
Yep.
This is something that she absolutely loves, and you can see it. You can feel it.
Yes.
And they are going to strap a rocket to her.
Oh, yeah. That's going to boosters. I mean, it's a rocket now, but they're putting the thrusters and the boosters on. She's headed straight into the stratosphere. Like, that was... if you didn't know before, like, it's undeniable. Like, she's going to be that one. So
now we know that she has a championship match at Clash in Paris. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about maybe some implications of that right after we talk about the main event.
Man.
The two best in the business.
Yeah.
The most over character on the women's roster, and the best bell-to-bell talent who's also very much over as well.
Yes.
These two cannot help but put on a good match.
Yes. Yeah, man, it was beautiful.
Whoa. We have a... Wow.
Thank you, Braden. I appreciate this.
Is this someone you know?
No, I really thought, I was like, man, is that my soccer account? Nope, that's
Oh. And Stephanie agrees this was the best match of that.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So, Braden, I'm just going to say no yeet. I'm sorry, man. You're wrong. And Braden, just for that.
You just made the list!
But yeah, these two cannot help but put on a good match. I mean, absolute banger. It's a banger.
Yeah.
Regardless, I mean, there's so many little things that happen in each of these matches. You got Rhea doing a Razor's Edge. You've got Io doing a Spanish Fly, a Poison Rana, a backwards
Beautiful.
And then you had her missile drop kick where Jessica Carr took the ref bump. It went outside the ring. It went into the crowd.
Yeah.
And
It was amazing.
just when you thought it might be turning, and I was kind of like, oh wait, because I initially picked Rhea to win this match, and I think you did as well.
Yes, yeah.
I was starting to think. I think Io may pull this match out. I really think she might. And then we hear music, and because Def Rebel does a shitty job, I don't know who this is. And I'm like, oh, so we're doing this now. So we're doing this. And out comes Naomi. She's got tape on her nose. She's kind of limping, kind of hobbling her. Which both of these two, the women, Io and Rhea, have just been through a war.
Yes.
At this point. I mean, they have hit the heavy artillery on both of them. And kind of just pick the bones. Does the hits Io in the head with the briefcase, because now it's a triple threat. There are no rules.
Yeah.
And Naomi pulls a Seth Rollins. And
yes, she did.
And steals a win. And is the new women's world champion. And I want to hear your thoughts, Ego, about this match.
It was already a great match before she got there. And you're right. When I heard the music and the lights go dim, I'm like, who is this coming out? So when I saw Naomi, I was like, okay, are we doing a cash in, or are you gonna have are you gonna have Jay chase around the ring, or what's gonna happen? Like, are you gonna fake the cash in and not do it? Are you gonna get hit so you can't cash in? So when you cash it in, I had to verify. I had to look. I'm not gonna lie. I had to look at the closed caption to make sure the announcer said it's now a triple threat match. I was like, oh, it got real now. So the minute I saw, I was like, is she actually gonna win, or are they trying to do this to get rid of the chance that there aren't any future implications if she becomes champion? And I was completely wrong. She hit her move, and then she pulled a Seth Rollins, and the crowd loved it, and so did I. That was great. I mean, yes,
it does, because at one point after the ref bump, Rhea hit the riptide. 1, 2, 3, 10. So so this definitely keeps their story going.
I can't wait to talk about on Wednesday about where we see this going, because my mind is still blown.
So let's maybe plant some seeds here really quick here.
Okay.
Because we know we got SummerSlam in 3 weeks.
Right.
3 weeks after that, Clash in Paris. So we know we have a title match coming for Clash in Paris. It'll probably be Naomi and Stephanie.
Oh man. Whew, man. That's
so. Naomi is a heel. Stephanie is a face. Yes. Do you, again, and I hate to use this term, but sometimes it's necessary. Is Naomi just going to be a transitional champion?
The thing that sucks is she very well could be. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it would be an absolute banger on banger match, Io versus Stephanie Vacure, if she wound up retaining. Oh my God,
Io,
straight fire.
Okay, Rhea and Stephanie would be a banger match.
Right. I'm for me for high flyer aspect of it all. That's what I would say. That would be my
which
one of them. Go ahead.
Which is weird, because Stephanie is really not a high flyer, and actually neither is Io. I mean, yes, they both do top rope moves, but they're technicians. They are technicians.
I will say
anything.
I say it's because it's more. I'm more likely to see EO do at least two things off the top rope. That would be my definition of high flyer in that regard. Either way, they'd be interchangeable. They'd be great matches, but you're right. I don't see how you're going to give Stephanie this title shot with Naomi being the champion and with no story now. The
Well,
story, I
this now
mean,
is
that I know of, right?
This now is the story.
Oh man, she's probably gonna be a transitional champion, man. Yeah, that sucks because I think that's where we might be headed. I mean, truth be told, it's like, well, I mean, it's kind of inevitable. Sometimes you just have the belt before the person with the rocket strap to their back catches up to you.
JC Jane.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be tough, and it's going to suck, but it would be the right move.
Right, because again, Naomi's mid late 30s, and she's talked about her and her. She's talked about the big Jim and her wanting a kid of their own.
Oh, okay.
So
that makes sense.
That clock is tick tock here.
Yeah, so I mean, she had a great heel run. I think
Well,
Chrissy DeCross was
she
awesome.
had a heel run, but okay. Here's the character was great.
Yes.
The effectiveness of it was mishandled because again, if you wanted this feud with Jade to go on, Naomi should have won at least one match. And she didn't.
That is fair. It's a rivalry that should have been longer, and you kept making Jade when she couldn't lose any of them. Jade's only lost what 1-2 matches tops.
No, she's lost a few.
A few, okay, because I'm trying to remember that too.
Okay,
but
she's lost one this year where she lost to Liv.
Okay. Oh, she lose. Yeah, it's just it's. I did like the heel character. It's just who you were going against, and the fact that it could have been longer, could have had more time to simmer and be a little bit more effective. But I think they might have been trying to fast track it to get to this point to make it so that
Stephanie.
Yeah, and that's the other aspect of long term booking is the booking casualty, and I think that
happens.
Yeah, I know, and I think that she's going to be one. Again, unfortunate, but I mean, the you don't want to mess up the timing with something like this with a Stephanie Vicure. If you got it, she's popular, she's over with the crowd. We need to do this.
Incredibly over.
Especially by the time we get to Clash. Where's Clash in Paris?
In 6 weeks.
Something in Paris. Right. If you don't plan on having any significant titles change hands and you need one to change hands while you're in Paris, this is the one you got to do it on. Shoot, I feel bad for Naomi, but it's like, you know what, 6 weeks, it's a run of its own.
A month and a half. Gee, that's almost as long. That's almost as long as Jey Uso held the World Heavyweight Championship for.
Right. If I had the button, I'd say you made the list, but whatever. Give you a little funky point.
Oh, you poor baby.
Folks who are new, he's still sour that Jay is not the world heavyweight champion.
I have every reason to be, guys. Reason to be.
You have no reason to be. Hey, because you know why?
Seriously, no one cares.
Except for Kishi.
This wounds me so.
Well, you know what? At least someone has some sympathy with you there, Steph.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you.
But Stephanie,
you just made the list.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Wait. You mean there's more than one?
Raising the family right. Raising the family right.
We're gonna have to talk stuff. We're gonna have to talk.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a lot to talk about going into when tonight is overbooked, as this is going to have some ramifications, and this will be definitely talked about on Monday Night Raw, as we have a gauntlet match.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your wife loves him. Oh, okay.
She has great taste. She has great taste.
Well, I taste. Well, I mean, she chose you, Steph, so that's a good thing. So that's
fair. That's fair.
There you go. Oh, nice. Very cool.
Nice.
Very cool. Very neat. So, as we have, wow,
hilarious.
So we have a gauntlet match to determine Gunther's opponent for SummerSlam. It's going to be like Braun Breaker, CM Punk, LA Knight, Penta, someone else involved, but that's going to be fun. So we're on the road to SummerSlam in 3 weeks, folks. 3 weeks. Again, this is just you don't get time to breathe on this because we got to go right to the next premium live event.
Mm-hmm.
So, and thank you all who have tuned in, and be sure to tune in again on the Wednesday as well. And again, check down below. Everyone's links are down there. So if you don't mind,
I'd say you better subscribe or we'll bash in some skulls, right?
thank you, Harley. Wow. All right. I like it. So, Mr. LeftEyeEgo, I know you and the wife you had your own stream earlier today. Tell us what you have coming up, sir.
You know what? First thoughts of the Superman movie dropped with me and Stuntman. We did that on Saturday night. I'm going to be working on doing a review with Stuntman and my buddy Exhibitor, so be look out for that. Otherwise, this was great. Thank you for having me in to talk some WWE Women's Revolution. It was an awesome PLE.
Yes, I agree. And I would say, again, despite the shitty build and shitty promoting of this event, one of the better ones this year. Just my take.
Oh, yeah.
And as for me, I will have content coming out tomorrow, just an overview of what happened on Saturday. And we'll be talking about cross promoting, where the WWE overloads a weekend to try and take viewership away from AEW. Is it successful? We will discuss that and a whole lot more. And that will be on Wednesday night is overbooked. But until then, folks, I want to say thank you for stopping by. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until next time,
Toodles!
Take care.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
Yeah.